Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Gas, sponsored by That Expression, thatexpression.com. 2 thumbs up. Check the links in the description. Also, check the description for what are we getting ready to get into today, and that's making something real quick and simple. It's that time of the year where everybody's working out. So hey, you want something healthy, quick when you're on your way to the gym or you're getting home from the gym. I gotta go to the gym tonight, so I'm gonna go ahead and whip this up because I know when I get back, I'm not gonna want to do it. So I'm gonna whip up this a quick meal for you, and basically like three main things that you need: chicken breast, broccoli, and some carrots. That's it. Rinse them off real good prior to preparing the meal. I've already done that. Prepped everything that I need. Other ingredients you're gonna need are some broth and some spices. Today I'm gonna be working with some. I got some roasted garlic and herb. Got a little seasoning salt here. Some onion powder, basil, and some black pepper. And just however you want, how you prefer your chicken to be prepared. As far as like from a seasoning standpoint, you can do whatever you want to do. Some people like to keep it basic. I'm just going to throw a whole bunch of mixtures in there and see how it comes out. So we're going to see how this turns out. Like I say, just got the Power Quick Pot Pro. Thumbs up on that. So far so good. I've been pretty on point with all the meals that I've been making. Check my other videos for those, such as like boiling the eggs. I got another one out there on, tilapia. And so they're going to keep going throughout the year. So real quick, it shouldn't take too long. Go ahead, get started so we can be in and out and do the taste test. And then we get out here so we go hit some weights. All right, so check this out. So first what I'm going to start off with is the broth. I'm going to do about a cup of broth. And just going to dump that into the quart. And that's basically going to take the place of the water. Because, hey, this is a pressure cooker. You got to have some type of liquids in there to cook throughout the process so it won't dry out and burn your pot up or anything like that. So from there, all I'm going to do is take my chicken. And I'm just going to drop it in the bottom of the pan. And once I do that, I'm going to throw the seasoning on it. Some people like to basically season it before they add it. It doesn't really matter because it's going to it's a pressure cooker, so it'll cook through whatever meat that you're trying to prepare, whether that be fish, beef, chicken, or what have you. So I'm just going to layer this across the bottom of it. And what I did was I just took 2 chicken breasts and I split them in half to make 4 pieces. And that's what you see me doing right now. So that's perfect. It's all in one layer. Nothing stacked up on top of each other. And so what comes next is I'm going to start adding my seasons to it. Like I say, it's got the broth in there, so it should cook through the chicken and with no problem, so you can still have a good taste on it going on. So I got my onion powder right here. I'm just going to bump this a couple of times in it. Not too much. All right, so that's the season. That's the onion powder. Add a little black pepper to it. You can use ground pepper or however you want to do it. Cayenne pepper, just like I said, season to your taste. And some basil right here. So I think this is a brand new bottle. So let's see. So I may have to open it. No, it's good. All right, so I'm going to put a little basil in it. Actually, I'm going to open that up so get a little bit more. All right. And I'm going to top that all off with some roasted garlic and herb, so and it's from McCormick, but you can use whatever you want to use. So this here, this is the one that was basically brand new. So I'm gonna go ahead and open that up, add a little bit of that to the mix, just to give it that little flavor, that little oomph. Once you're done, that's it for that. Basically, the next thing I want to do now is I'm going to put my rack in because I'm going to be using my vegetable tray today. I just ordered that offline. It came a couple of days ago, so this will be the first time I'm going to actually use my vegetable tray. And the thing about this that I like about it, it collapses, it opens up wider. Basically, it depends on what you're putting in it. So a lot of people like put corn in it. Chop up some fresh, broccoli, carrots, green peppers, whatever. Layer it in there and you can just drop it in the pot here. But I'm going to use some frozen vegetables again because went grocery shopping. I bought a lot of frozen vegetables in bags for other recipes, but I'm actually going to use them for this recipe here. Normally, I would try to use some fresh stuff, like some fresh vegetables out of from the grocery store. But this is going to do for now, quick and easy. So let's get to it. I'm going to use a riser on it as well, just so this won't sit on top of the chicken. So you use your risers to basically keep the food from sitting, well, keep your the vegetable rack from sitting on top of your meat. So I'm going to put this in here. All dishwasher safe, clean it before you use it. So I'm going to put this in here where it's not touching the chicken or sitting on top of the chicken. So that way when I drop this in there, it'll be raised up and the steam and stuff will still cook through the vegetables on a separate rack. So check that out if you don't have it. Call it a little vegetable rack. Like I said, it expands and collapses. So I'm going to throw a few carrots in here. And let's put this in here. I'm going to use a casserole rack for right now. So I'm going to throw some carrots in here. And I'll pre-wash the whole bag before I start using this. So make sure you want to rinse out all your veggies prior to cooking it. And it's not even a whole bag, because it's going to be a quick, small meal. And healthy too. So basically just shift that around to where it's on one side. You can stack it on top. It's not going to matter because it's all going to cook anyway. So then I'm going to use some broccoli here, frozen broccoli. Just going to dump it on the other side. Like I said, it's probably a lot better if you use fresh vegetables from the grocers or your garden. And, because all this stuff is just frozen. Like I said, I was going to use it for other recipes for this, but I didn't have a chance to go to the grocery store to get some fresh stuff. So, and that's it. So I got the broccoli on one side, got the carrots, some baby carrots on the other side. I got the rack already in the Power Quick Pot. I'm going to drop that in there, and then we're going to start cooking. That's it. And again, this is a casserole pan. I'm not going to use that, so I'm just basically using that to hold my tray while I added my vegetables to it. So you can expand it. I'm going to open it up a little bit. Kind of shake it around so it gets a little bit evenly spaced out, and just drop it in. Collapse the handle on it. That's it. It's time to cook. That's all you need to do. So like I said, if you want to cook this for somebody, a little quick meal, dinner for 2, 3, whoever it is, just add more food to it. 4 pieces of chicken should be good enough for nice little meal. And you got your veggies, man, and just add something to drink, and that's it. You're good to go. It's healthy. You don't feel all bad when you're working out, knowing you're going to come home and eat a burger or something, fattening, or hot dog. Nah, just real quick and simple. It's probably going to cook. They say like 10 minutes, but I'm going to bump it up to 12. I want to make sure my chicken gets cooked all the way through. So I'm going to hit it on 12 minutes, let it cook. We're going to do a depressurize on it and let the steam come out of the pot and let that sit in a warmer for another 3 or 4 minutes, and then we'll take it out and do the taste test. So that's it. So I'm just going to drop this back on here. Close it up. Got videos on there how to use this thing. But we're going to skip all that and just get right into the cooking portion of it. So I'm going to make sure that my vent is closed on the top of the pressure cooker. And I'm just going to type pressure on it. Press pressure. And I'm going to do custom. And let's see here. Cancel that out. Do pressure. Do custom. And I'm going to bump my timer from 30 minutes to like 12. You can do 10 if you feel comfortable with it. But like I said, I'd rather have it cook a little bit more than undercooked, because you don't want to mess around with chicken. So I'm going to bump this timer on 12. And then I'm going to press it again to accept it. It turns red. That means it's going to build up the pressure and temperature. And before the cooking process starts, once it reaches that limit, it's going to start cooking your food. You're done. You can walk away. See, that was real quick. I just walked you through step by step talking about it. But if you're at home and you need something quick, you skip all that. You just toss everything in this pot, add your seasonings to it, and vegetables, close the lid, hit the setting, and you walk away. And that's it. You're going to watch TV 15 minutes later, 12 minutes later, and you got a nice healthy meal. So let's let that get up to speed. And it's going to start cooking. Then I'll start the video back, and then we'll go from there. All right, be right back. Okay, welcome back. So as you can see, the cooking process is complete. Power Quick Pot basically giving you an alarm saying, hey, your food is done. What it's doing now is kicking into a warming session. And since the process is completely done, I'm just going to do a quick release on it. And it's probably going to decompress for about, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. So while it's doing this, I'm going to pause the camera again. And when it's done, we'll come back, open the lid, and see what we have to eat. All right? So I'm back, and the depressurizer is complete. And it's been warming for about 3 minutes now. So it's time to see what it looks like on the inside. Let the water just drip back into the pot. Put this to the side. And like I mentioned in the other videos, the aroma in the kitchen, man, you can just smell it as it's cooking. It smells good. You can smell, I can actually smell the broccoli right now. You can see the steam coming up and the carrots look done. So let's see what it looks like. I'm gonna get this plate real quick. So I am going to set the casserole tray on the back so I can put the pan in there as I take it out. So it's not hot. It's got a little plastic handle on it. And looks like it's cooked all the way through. I don't know if you can see that or not. I need to start doing videos with the overhead cams and stuff. But carrots look cooked all the way through. The broccoli, of course. Smells good. Put this to the side on the back burner. Hopefully it don't fall over. So that should be good to go. And I'm not going to grab that rack out because it's metal and it can be hot. So got this little handy little tool that came with a little kit that I bought that came with the vegetable holder. And what you basically do is just clamp it, pull it out so you won't burn yourself on it. So I'm going to grab this. Pull that out. See if I can get a better grip on it. Because I don't know how hot that is and I don't want to find out. Set that on the side there. And actually, I'm just going to use these to grab the chicken with. That's kind of perfect. So just grab each chicken breast. And you can't see this. I need to start putting cameras up top. But the chicken, you can see the seasoning all on it. The peppers, everything else. And man, it smells good. It looks good. Looks like it's cooked all the way through. Like I said, I cut 2 chicken breasts in half to make 4 pieces. You can add more chicken, of course, and just cook it in chicken broth. And I don't know if you can see it, but man, it looks good to me. And I'm gonna set that down, and then I'm gonna cut this off so it can stop warming. So this whole pot is back off now. But it looks good. You can see all the seasonings in it, the parsley and all that good stuff. And we're going to see if it's ready to eat. So, and you can, like I said, you can serve this. You got dinner date, what have you. Quick and easy, man. 10, 12 minutes, it's done. So you got your vegetable here, of course. And I'm just going to eat it off the tray just to see how it tastes. I mean, it looks really soft. Soft. So the carrots are good. And the flavor from the chicken, the seasoning, cooks through the vegetables. That's crazy. That's like an added bonus. So the broccoli, good. Good to go. The chicken, let's make sure it's cooked all the way through. And it's just falling apart right now. I mean, it's just falling apart like pulled pork or something. So you can probably shred this up. Make little sandwiches out of it too. So let's test this out. Good to go. So far I haven't failed with the little meals that I've been preparing. Vegetables, chicken. After a good workout, I'm getting ready to go hit the gym now. Got my backpack, head out the door. Tune in next time. A new video, subscribe to my channel. When I put a new video out, you'll get alerts on it. Go to www.thatexpression.com. Check out our new gear and stuff. It's our sponsored. Hats, whatever you need, fitness equipment, fitness gear. Check us out. Until next time, hey, leave comments if you want, recipes, however you want to do it. And when I get back with you, it'll be another recipe, another dish that I prepare, and we'll be good to go. That's all we have for now. Thanks for watching Cooking with Gas. See you next time.